Do you want to know the real reason why most people struggle with LinkedIn lead generation? It's not because they are not adding connections. It's not because they are not going out and sending the right messages to people. And it's not because they don't have their profile updated. It's because most people don't start enough conversations with human beings that resemble prospects that they want to work with. In most cases, I find that people go out and they connect with people and they just hope that they're going to magically hand over their credit card or pay for something without building a relationship with them. The cold hard truth is this is simply not how marketing works, especially now where people are more skeptical than they ever have been. If you want to generate leads, it's not just about connecting or even just creating content and building a community. It's about creating conversations and giving people the opportunity to learn more about your product by having a conversation with you. This is why I'm a huge fan of the add value in public and sell or promote your products in private approach. The most important thing that you have to understand is if you are new to LinkedIn marketing or if you are struggling to get results right now, is that the only way that you are really going to open up an opportunity for people for them to take the next step with you is that you are gradually and continuously starting conversations with them and trying to build a relationship with each individual person. Yes, you can automate some of that initial outreach, and there's tools out there that do that. But if you can't get people to respond and you can't ever get them to have a conversation with you, then you are never going to have a chance at a sale. The big mistake that I see people make a lot of times is that they connect with someone, they message them one time, and then if they're not interested and they don't buy from you straight away, they never talk to them again. The average person needs 60 to 90 days to really be indoctrinated into your brand if you're creating content, which most people aren't, and you can't expect every single person to be ready to buy or in the market within that first 30-day period, or even in the first week period, because they don't know you. Just like any other relationship, you've got to date people and you've got to kiss before you take it to the bedroom. And you have to be able to stay connected with people, not just on LinkedIn, but literally connect with people, stay up to date with them, and you want to stay recent for them so they remember who you are. The moral of the story is, if you have prospects already that you are connected with on LinkedIn, you need to make sure that there's conversations being started with these people every single month. Obviously, if someone doesn't respond for 3 or 6 months, then probably they're not worth reaching out to again. If you have people on your list that you've reached out to one time and you never reached out to them again, go reach out to them this week. Give them an offer that they can't refuse. Ideally, something for free. Something that they can consume, some sort of free trial or a free coaching call, or whatever you want to say. Give them a little bit of a nudge. Give them an opportunity to say yes to something that we know that they have a pain point for, or that they desire, and you're going to be able to generate leads just by simply doing that. And then on an ongoing basis, use this video as toward a pat on the shoulder to remind you that you need to have a predictable lead generation process that is nurturing every single prospect that you connect with. You can't just connect with them and let them hang out there and hope that something happens and then complain about not getting enough leads. You need to make sure that every person you connect with is going through this same series of steps that get the same follow-ups, and make sure that obviously those are being personalized for the individual person. Without a repeatable process, without a standardized process and standardized variables, you can't draw conclusions from your data. You can't even get an analysis on what's working and what's not working. So at its course, starting those conversations is where you want to start. But ultimately, you need to be focusing on and maximizing the conversions of your entire funnel by tracking all of that and being able to know at which point of the customer journey each of those prospects is, based off the conversations that you've had with them previously. So taking notes and a CRM, having a way to track those prospects so you can follow up with them later, all of those things are important if you want to be able to generate a boatload of leads. More importantly, just remember, the conversions start with conversations. And if you're not starting conversations, you're not going to be able to get those conversions. I'd love to know down in the comments. What are you doing right now to have more conversations with your prospects? What are you doing to nurture them through your sales process? I'd love to hear from you. Have an awesome day, and as always, more good stuff coming soon.